Wait, that looks demonic spicy. I think if we gave Estinian some of that, he would blow up on the spot. Just dead.
By this hour.
So let's do it. Okay, MSQ, here we go. Wow, I'm early. Holy smokes. Currying flavor. Varshan's eyes light up when he sees you. Inuccio, 'tis good to see you. Have you any news from old Charlian? We've yet to hear from Y'shtola regarding her search for a means to return to the void. I must confess that her silence has left me feeling restless. Nor am I alone in this. Estinian has such an excess of energy that he has been helping to train our soldiers with nary a grumble. As for Zero, has she become a foodie? Is that what the currying flavor title was about? Inuccio paid us a visit, and so I was apprising her of recent developments, or lack thereof. Are you heading somewhere? Aye, to replenish my aether. She's totally a foodie now. Would you like to come? Yes, I'd love to. Come then, I have an errand to run at the bazaar first. Off we go. I'm picking up some more spice. Marie told me to do so before my next visit. Mr. Zero has quite the tolerance, you see. The sisters know we Hanish are fond of spicy food, but I doubt any of us could keep up with her. With just the spices they normally have on hand, the Mayhane can't quite satisfy her, which is why I'm happy to provide with what they need to achieve more rigorous flavors. Variety being the spice of life, perhaps you'd like to choose something extra to blend with Mr. Zero's as usual. It'll help to keep things interesting. What do you say? Ooh, I get to pick? Fine by me. You can appreciate the nuances of this world's sustenance far better than I can, I expect. Ooh. Lustrous crimson, aromatic black corns, the little red husks. I'm gonna do coarse yellow flakes. These flakes appear to have been grated from a thick root. Their sharp aroma suggests a bracing flavor. Yum. Ah, that's a fine choice, but don't take my word for it. Here, have a taste. Zero may wish to observe your reaction. It would be considerate to sample the spice in her presence. Oh? You tentatively place some of the spice on your tongue. A jolt of fire courses through your entire body. Your reaction speaks volumes. If it was from a root, it's probably like some kind of like horseradish, or like maybe some sort of Thavnarian wasabi. Yum. I love spicy food. Spicy food, good. Not too spicy though, just enough.
My usual, please. But with this spice.
Well now, this is enough to make a whole kettle of your special curry.
I don't need that much.
Rest assured, it's easy enough to make a serving just for you. Or we could make the kettle and share it. There would be enough not only for your companions but other diners as well. I dare say everyone will be delighted.
Very well. A full kettle, then.
Let's go.
And for your excellency and our esteemed adventurer, are you happy to try a bowl of Zero's curry? We can make yours milder if you prefer.
Another time, perhaps.
Yeah, can you even eat, actually? Like, is that a thing you can do? I'd want my curry.
Do not hold
just
back on
medium
my account,
spicy.
my friend. Eat and enjoy.
Medium spicy is the perfect amount. Then I'll have His Excellency's helping. Oh yeah. Yum, 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 yum. I fucking love
Understood.
curry.
Please make yourselves comfortable.
I wonder what kind of curry they would make here. Would it have like coconut milk as a base? Or would it be like more like stew based, like with the water?
It gladdens me to see you taking to life in Razak
Probably coconut
Han,
milk.
Zero. In the area of our cuisine, not least of all.
Would a dragon be able to taste spicy? Yeah, because capsaicin isn't the same thing as like a literal fire, you know? Different.
Spices also have the effect of preserving foods, which makes them highly coveted in foreign lands. All of this has given rise to a thriving spice industry, and the wealth it brings has allowed our nation to prosper, while maintaining its neutrality.
So you trade your spices?
In the beginning, this land was no more than refuge for me. But now it is my home, and the people of Razat Han my beloved children. Together, we build this vibrant nation. And naught would please me more than to show it to my sister one day.
Vibrant. Rubicante said the same when he described this world. A reminder of all that has been stolen from us. What many who remember doubtless yearn to take back.
I don't like the implications of this.
Our home is a
Giga
lost
Chad.
cause.
I miss him.
Our only choice to begin anew in this world, where we may reclaim our mortality.
Nonetheless, it's wrong to damn another to save yourself. As I told Rubicante, As I found myself moved to speak, I still do not understand what made me feel this way, nor what compels you mortals to help one another. But I hope to someday.
Hey, there we go. Man, Zero's come a long way.
We too hope that you will find the answers you seek.
Very happy for her.
What is going on?
Everybody heard about the curry, huh? Yo, is that some naan? Oh!
Mistress Zero, the Satrap's honored guest, we are serving a special curry for anyone who wishes
Wait, that
to
looks
partake.
demonic
But
spicy.
be warned, it is not for the faint of heart.
That that is red.
Oh, by all means, I'd welcome the challenge.
Bussin'.
Sisters have mercy. The smell alone is...
Oh god. Bro's dead. Oh, the sweating.
It burns! It burns!
Get Bro some ice cream. Oh shit.
To better maintain the facade, the alchemist ensured that my vessel was capable of consuming food.
Oh, you can eat. Okay.
However, I fear Zero's curry would test the limits of their design.
Please enjoy the curry. Some shit like that. I don't know.
Relax. I don't have time for that. I've been waiting for this.
Oh my gosh, she's totally a foodie. She's obsessed.
Come. Let's replenish our ether.
Okay. Everyone's dead except for the Aura. That's actually it. Yeah, the Aura are totally fine. I thought the spices we picked were perfect. Oh, is that like a... That looks like a fruity kind of like smoothie
Trust
drink.
You have eaten your fill.
What's the Indian yogurt drink? What's it called? It starts with an L. Lassi. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Looks like mango lassi. That looks yummy.
I shall have Marit prepare a meal for us to take to Estinian. I suspect he too is overdue a replenishment.
I think if we gave Estinian some of that, he would blow up on the spot. Just dead.
By this hour,
So let's do it.
he
The spicy curry has left you slightly flushed and set your heart racing. Whatever challenges await, you are ready to face them head on and with feeling. Wait, did it actually give me a buff? It sounded like it did. Oh, it did. Spicy circulation. Reforged by the flames of truly challenging curry. No, it's gonna go away. I want to keep it. Master Estinian, yes, he has returned to his chambers. I shall be happy to escort you.
Estinian, are you there?
Knock, knock.
We
Open
brought
up, big
something for
pimp.
you.
Are you clothed? Walks in with my hands over my eyes. Oh my god! Wait, it's like the art. There was official art of Estinian doing one-handed push-ups, wasn't there? God, he's so hot. Jesus!
Masala, eh? I prefer my squid dried. But I'm sure it won't disappoint. My thanks.
I prefer my squid dried?
I can't offer much in the way of entertainment, but make yourselves comfortable.
Oh, that's plenty of entertainment. Keep going, man. Don't let us interrupt you. We'll watch. Oh, she's checking him out. Oh my god.
Shall we disrobe as well?
What? Huh?
No. We simply caught our friend unprepared.
What?
He will make himself presentable at once. I am sure.
Oh my god. No, wait, let her cook. Please, no, Estinian, come back. Damn it. Already a banger patch. I mean, like, honestly, where do we go from here?
At
It's only
last.
downhill from here.
We've been looking for you.
Were you able to devise a way to return to the 13th?
So we're gonna make a portal on the moon.
I believe so. It required a visit to the moon, where I took the opportunity to enlist Orionge's assistance.
Well, I didn't think she was gonna be that blunt about it, but I guess here we go.
If Rubicante spoke true, both Golbez and Ashdaya are on the moon of the 13th.
Uh-huh.
Unlike here in the source, however, we have no means of making the journey from the surface of the star itself. The technology simply does not exist. Therefore, I propose that we employ a gate to deliver us directly to our destination.
Yeah, huh. So the way she worded that, she said we can't go to the moon because we physically can't get to our moon. This entire time I've been playing this game and doing this story, I've never really considered the fact of like, what happens when you go into space of one of the shards? Do you find the other shards? Or is it like, is that entire galaxy of that shard a separate dimension, you know? Yeah, is it a different universe, or is it like, are they like just different planets floating around? I don't know. Let's not think about it for now.
Having once been a single whole, the source and its reflections share striking similarities in geography. And according to a certain someone who unceremoniously whisked us away to the first, the same locations across the worlds are intrinsically bound. All of which is to say, were we to pass through a gate on the source's moon, it should lead us to the moon of the 13th.
Should is the key word there, people.
Of course, there is
Should.
the risk of Voidsent gaining entry to our world. Thus did I decide to seek Urianger's counsel.
Yeah, it sounds multiversy. Like
aware of our proposed endeavor.
they aren't physically
While
in
they
the
are
same
yet
universe.
deliberating precautionary measures, they have pledged their full cooperation.
The fuck are the Loports gonna do about Voidsent though?
I presume you've also found a way to open this gate.
Be it in
Weird them out.
Arzatan or Sharlayan, scholars have long
Run.
cast.
New
We
Loport
have
just
indeed
dropped
conceived of a
Killing Way.
promising The preparations will be extensive, and we will require vast quantities of ether. After all, our gate must be large enough to accommodate another great worm.
Can we just appreciate like the amount of effort they've been putting into the animations of characters lately in these patches recently? They feel so much better than they used to.
My proposal entails delivering copious amounts of ether to the Tower of Babel in Garlemald. Fandaniel used the structure to destroy the brand's imprisoning Zodiac, and we, in like manner, will use it to channel ether to the moon, and thereby open our gate. Along with our lunar allies, we will once again require the assistance of your alchemists, Nidana not least of all.
Mm-hmm.
May I trouble you to serve as their escort?
He's such a bum, man. He looks homeless. Wash your fucking shirt.
We'll open our gate, and we will stop Golbez.
And by we, you mean me. But that's cool. I was gonna do it anyways. Oh, the moon. Oh, Monka. The Dark Throne. Hi, kitty cat. Yoko just invited herself onto my lap, walked over my keyboard and my mouse, and just sat on me. Hi. Can you, like, sit down or lay down? Literally either one. Okay, I'm gonna walk on the keyboard again. All right, great. That's fine. No, that's cool. Going ham. Urianger wishes to depart at once. Allow me to explain Ishtola's plan in greater detail. Whilst our comrades labor upon the moon, we must needs accomplish two tasks. The first is the procurement of a substantial quantity of aether and a subsequent delivery of it unto the Tower of Babel. Our second task doth pertain to the use of the Tower of Babel itself. You may recall that this portal unto the moon was placed under the supervision of the Ilzabard contingent. If we would employ it to different ends, we must obtain the contingent's express permission. I should like to believe that they would not refuse us, so perhaps we should concern ourselves with the aether problem first. Have you any idea whence we might source the vast quantity needed? Aye. A likely location doth come to mind. Let's make for the airship landing. There I shall reveal more. What? How am I unattuned to the airship landing? What? Oh, I can just teleport to you. Genius. Hi, honey. We shall travel to Sharlayan and then seek the nearby Isle of Ham. Near under the surface of this isle do rivers of aether converge. The churning energy of this confluence is released by the way of the geysers. Originally, the Ragnarok was to be powered by aether harvested from the isle. But as you well know, an alternate power source was ultimately found for the vessel. As such, the Isle of Ham's vast aether deposits remain untouched. We may help ourselves to that energy, provided we are able to secure the form's permission. Welcome back, Inuchio. What brings you here today? And in such colorful company. Greetings, Ojika. On this occasion, we are come to seek the students' assistance in a matter of some urgency. In that case, you'll want to speak with Kryl. She's in the main hall, sorting through our archives. There's a visitor with her at the moment, but it's no one you don't know, so feel free to show yourself in. Is it gonna be... pretty boy? Yeah. The screenshot was on the patch notes.
Well now, if it isn't two of my dearest friends. As for the other two, I don't believe we've had the pleasure.
Not in this vessel, perhaps. 'Tis I, Vashan. Though you are welcome to call me Vritra, if you prefer.
Pay me no mind. I merely accompany them.
I pray you forgive us our intrusion.
It's quite all right. We've just finished swapping all our secrets anyway.
Secrets?
Enfield occasionally comes and shares the latest Gleaner gossip, you see. From forgotten ruins to mysterious relics. If there's aught that might be of interest to the students, he kindly lets us know.
As I may be away for an extended period, I wish to give Kryl fair warning. Hence my visit today.
I see. There are specimens that want for procuring, I presume?
No, it isn't guildship business, but rather... homecoming. But enough about me. You have business too, yes? And I'm in the way.
Far from it. As a matter of fact, we should be grateful if you could stay and share your knowledge of the nearby isles with us.
They did really emphasize that homecoming thing, huh? Am I crazy, or didn't we recently like go back to what's it called, Fano, for something? Maybe that was some side quest I did, but I can't remember. There was something about the Vieira stuff going on. Oh, it was Andon. It was the New Turnins guy. But also this is separate, so I don't know. Lots to think about. Guess we'll see. Future plot point.
An invasion from the 13th. Must the stakes always be so dramatic?
You have a knack for finding trouble. It's true the Isle of Ham is a veritable font of ether. But as it's under the Forum's direct jurisdiction, only a privileged few get to set foot there.
So if we want to help ourselves to the Isle's ether, we'll need to secure the Forum's permission.
I mean, they've never said no to us in the past, kinda.
You may leave the politics and paperwork to me. Our operations remain small, but we shouldn't meet any undue resistance.
You know, we really didn't tell them the full extent of our plans, but I guess we gave them the important part, and also the part they wouldn't say no to.
According to the original plan for the Exodus, ether collected from the Isle of Ham was to power the ark.
Which shard? The closest to us? That's the 13th.
Art thou perchance familiar with the logistics of this endeavor?
The void scent won't come through, we think.
You might have better luck asking someone involved with the Ark's construction. Margaret, for instance. She's a researcher in Charley and Hamlet. I met with her for a job recently, and she mentioned working on the Ragnarok's propulsion system.
I best start drafting our petition. Go on and find your researcher. I'll contact you as soon as we've made progress. Time to put our best foot forward.
Yeah, good luck with that shit, Crow. Oh my books. Yikes.
Oh, a pity you can't tidy yourself. I should have had Ishtola enchant you when I had the chance. And what have we here? Later, Kryl, later. You've work to do.
It's the Smash invite. Holy shit. Can you imagine? Kryl joins the battle. Alright, to the Charley and Hamlet. Oh, not this fucking place again. The worst quest in the entire main scenario of this game takes place right here, and I never want to come back. We should like to know how aether harvested at the Isle of Ham was to be stored and transported to the Ark, if disclosure of such information is permitted. Oh, it's no bother at all. We built special tanks that can store aether just like we use casks to store wine. Simple, really. Ah, how muddled and distant the memory. When Doom's deadline loomed large, extricated ourselves from waist-high mire of work only to end up chin-deep in another. I was at one with the world, a conduit for energies of creation, but now I am truly alive. Who would have thought that sleeping in a bed and eating warm meals could make such a difference? Why, I feel positively functional. I dare say it rivals the thrill of dancing on knife edge of failure. Ha ha ha! She's fucking crazy. The deadpan stare. The cringe. Oh my god. We are glad for you. Quite. On the subject of aether tanks, do you know what became of them? Oh no. Or what did become of them? For the life of me, I can't seem to remember. Oh, but I do remember someone who might remember. He should be back by now. Just look for the fellow wearing an outfit that screams, I've been on vacation and you haven't. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to look for somebody here. Please, God, no. Come, let us seek out this individual attired in a manner suggestive of recent furlough. Man, what? Speak English, bitch. No, are we gonna have to talk to people? Oh, we actually have to search. Okay, luckily it's smaller. Oh, hey. The face that launched our teeny tiny boat. How have you been, Anuccio? Able to catch a bit of rest? Was this the idiot that was in charge of engineering the Ragnarok and didn't think to call Sid? Well, if I don't know about the Aether tanks, who in Bayergot's name would? Born right in my very own workshop they were. It goes without saying, but we all owe you more than we can ever repay. If you need our Aether tanks, then they're at your disposal. There's just one problem. You need the Forum's approval to set foot on the Isle of Ham. Were it up to me, you'd be on the next ship out, but that lot can't wipe their arses unless it's in accordance with procedural motions. You may be assured that my backside is immaculate. Hey man. Dalliax thumping thighs. Or Master Forshall and Scholar Monacade. What a surprise. The Forum has deliberated your petition and we decided to deliver our verdict directly. No! I would hope that the matter of pandemonium has not overshadowed by other concerns, but that is a discussion for another time. True! You have been granted special dispensation to travel to the Isle of Ham for the purposes of etheric extraction on one condition. On account of its rich deposits of aether, the isle is home to throngs of vicious beasts. We ask that you cull any such creatures you encounter. Okay, easy. That's all? Given the vast amount of aether we seek, I expected a far higher price. Oh, believe me, we do not underestimate the value of what you desire. Nay, we simply owe the students of Baldician and their esteemed collaborators a debt of gratitude, and we felt that expediting your request was a suitable way to repay it. A debt of gratitude. We have taken the liberty of arranging your passage to the Isle of Ham. Your vessel awaits in Scholar's Harbor. Huh. Well, that was easy. All I had to do was save the universe.
If you're ready to depart, and so am I. Just say the word.
Is something the matter?
I did recruit one other to our party, but he is late to arrive.
Whomst. Hey!
Forgive me my delay.
What's up, pimp?
Thancred? 'Tis good to see you.
If it isn't Varshan. They do grow up so quickly. And you must be Zero. I've heard all about your daring do in Garlemald. A pleasure.
Milady.
Apart from strengthening our company with his redoubtable skill at arms, Thancred may also serve as a mentor in those matters that trouble thee. I speak of the intangible forces which bring souls together. Thancred is possessed of experience both unique and insightful that I am sure he would gladly share with thee.
True.
Thou needst but ask.
Very true. Having those two hang out would actually be a great idea for her. The Aether Font. Ooh, the music. Oh my god, that deploy size. Holy shit. That looks... The soil! What the hell? Oh my god. The theme, though. Wow. I can't get over the size of that deploy, dude. That like, didn't look real. Oh, it's a slide. What the heck is this? Lingbacker? Ew! What the fuck? Upsweep. I guess that's a... Grade wide? Okay. Tidal Breath. I'm not gonna be in front of that. Oh! Okay. Body Slam. Okay, those are just AoEs. Body Slam again. Look at that soil, dude. Oh, these are big ones. Oh boy. Blood Stride. Oh, are the little ones gonna go off first? Probably. Yeah, the little ones are gonna go off first, and then the big ones. I'm so smart. It's probably not an AoE. Cool. Teleporter? Oh, zipline. Meow. The deploy. Awesome. Boing. Whoa, pretty. Gay golems. Woo! That flute's going crazy. Art of War is a gain on 2. Dude, more zip lines and raids, please. This is much better than walking. This is like Death Stranding. Meow. What's we got here? Ooh, Arcus. Cool looking polar bear. Dude, my soil can cover this entire arena. What the hell? That's awesome. Actually, Volibear. Oh, don't touch the lines, maybe? Oh, yep. Cool. Cool. Can I actually cover this entire arena? I can. Look at the soil. Holy shit. Spinning claw. Cool. Oh, those are bigger. Oh my god. Guys, our arena's shrinking. What the heck? This boss is cool. Oh god. There's a bloop on the ground. I don't want to touch it. Ripper Claw. I doubt that's gonna do anything to him. Nice X-Cog. Whoa! Whoa! Holy! So pretty. The tentacles. I wonder if we're gonna have to actually hit the tentacles like all the other big octopus bosses. Slumbering Scourge. Octomammoth. That's kind of what you look like, chat. The Reaper in party chat just said, I've seen enough hentai. ... What the fuck? I like those pants. Rolls a 1. This is gonna be cool. Look at this arena. Octo Stroke. I'm gonna go like here. Yeah, I think you're gonna get hit over there, dog. Oh boy. Vivid Eyes. Oh. Let's get behind it. Yeah, Tidal Breath. Probably a raid wide. I think that already happened. Yeah. What? The... Huh? What the fuck? Oh, okay. They're gonna blow up those platforms. Breath Stroke. Let's get out of here, gang. I think we're gonna get hit here, but it's okay. I'll shield it. Oh! On the middles of the platforms. Not here. Look out! That was cool. All the bosses in that were pretty cool. Well, the first one was kind of lame, actually. Didn't do much. That last one was like, I actually had to pay attention. I felt engaged. And I love the zip lines. Oh, the maiming breaches. Those are kind of cute. Oh, but you can't dye them. The zip lines were so good. It was like, boss, hop on a zip line. Kill a couple of ads, zip line. Boss.
Much obliged for clearing the way. We'll get to work at once.
You're welcome.
I'll make the arrangements as soon as we get back. Save some poor chocobos having to drag this lot through the snow.
You have our thanks. We shall not forget your generosity.
Zero's like, generosity? What the hell? Oh, does it like not even have to get dunked in? It just sucks up from the air? That's cool. Also, this place looks so awesome. Explorer mode screenshot's about to go crazy in here.
Seems to be proceeding apace. I dare say you would have been fine without me.
Why would you say such a thing? You are not bound by contract or the threat of force, and you gain no advantage by devaluing your own contribution. Yet you must be bound by something to speak thus. What is it?
What binds me?
I half expected Thancred to look over at me and go, is she for real right now? Or some shit like that.
A belief, I suppose. Born of our shared struggles. No matter where my comrades go, I have faith they will be fine. For I know that they will walk their chosen path as surely as I walk mine. I trust them, in short. Trite though it may sound.
Flabbergasted.
Trust.
Minuccio.
I remember the word. How long has it been since last I used it? It had no place in my dealings. Not with other Voidsent, and certainly not with Xenos. Not even in the time before darkness engulfed the world. Full often did Memoriates betray their own. Corrupted by the very power they wielded. You could trust no one but yourself. Alone we fought. And alone we fell. I wouldn't know how to trust. Is there some trick to it?
Just stay close to this one. You'll learn in no time.
Aww. Man standing.
I take it you've heard as well.
Of what?
Indeed. The client seeketh archons, and 'twould seem our extensive travels and neutrality make us prime candidates.
Well, assuming we take on the request, I suspect I'll be stuck with you again.
Client?
Don't let me down, hmm?
Yeah, that sounds like some setup for 7.0. Cool! We get more Thancred! Yippee! With the tank's transportation thus arranged, our first task is complete. We may now turn our attention to the second. Obtaining the blessing of the Ilsebard contingent to use the Tower of Babel to channel energy under the moon. Our destination is Camp Broken Glass, where we may present our petition to Commander Lucio. You think they might have wanted to do that before collecting all the Aether? Well, you see, we assumed that we wouldn't get shut down, so we just went for the Aether while we could. I think they literally talked about that earlier. Nuccio, allow me to personally thank you for your assistance during the recent Void Scent incursion. Your actions saved many. Oh yeah, that was last patch, huh? Pray forgive us for not sending word in advance, Commander, but we seek your cooperation in a manner of great import. Blah, 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 blah. Indeed, we appreciate you consulting with us instead of taking unilateral action. 'Tis no simple matter to activate the Tower of Babel, and I speak not only of the technological challenges. Personally, I think we must consider the emotional impact of such an action above all else. Pending a more official name, we refer to those who remain here as the Garlean community. As you would expect, they are predominantly native Garleans, most of whom are uncomfortable with ethereal manipulation. To compound matters, the trauma inflicted by Anima is still fresh. If the tower were to suddenly light up again, it is like to cause distress and reopen old wounds. Better than facing a mass invasion by Golbez and his void-sent hordes, surely. Of course, we acknowledge the gravity of the situation, as well as the promised bloodshed should we fail to act. Even were we to convey your warning to the public, many simply do not understand the workings of magic or the rift. They will struggle to comprehend why they must be forced to relive personal horrors for the sake of something they cannot imagine. Let us suppose you encounter someone who is freezing in this cold. A natural thing to do might be to make them a fire, yes? But what if that person's sole experience with fire was being badly burned by it, and they harbored an acute fear? Despite the benefits, nay, the necessity, of the warmth you offer, they may flee on instinct, or worse, misinterpret your actions for aggression and a lash-out. Yet we cannot afford to falter here. We must find a way to help them overcome their fear. We should speak with Alphino and Alize. With the rapport they have established with the Garlean people, I dare say they can provide us with valuable insights. I'm glad to see you, Nuccio. Vritra has explained our present dilemma. 'Tis no unfounded concern that the Garleans might take poorly to the reactivation of the Tower of Babel. Trust in the Ilsebard contingent is fragile enough. We need to tread lightly, or we risk jeopardizing everything we've achieved. How's MSQ so far? I zoomed to content like a chuff. It's great. It's really good. Trust, again. Rather than harping on the necessity of the plan, we need to lend an ear to their concerns. Then perhaps we can begin working towards a compromise. I'd be honored to speak with them, though it would be prudent to learn where people elsewhere stand as well. But I will leave that to the others. Save Zero, might you accompany me? Tertium, we leave to you. You are no stranger of the people here, so it should take little prodding to convince them to speak freely. I should look at the crafted gear too. Oh, skill speed earrings. The gloves have skill speed? Oh boy. Oh, that jacket looks heat. I like how the set looks though. Very cool. Activate the Tower of Babel. Are you out of your mind? That abomination transformed my friends and family into monsters. I can't even bear to look at it whenever I step outside. If you want to do something for us, tear the bloody thing down. True. What's up, Cloud? Tower of Babel? What's it got to do with the Void Scent? I can't say I understand. Still, your people have done much for us, much and more for us Garleans. If you say it's necessary, then that's good enough for me. Okay, well, that's one. Whatever its present state, the Imperial Palace was once the pride of Garlemald. I mean no disrespect to you and yours, but shouldn't the Garlean people be its caretakers instead of foreigners? Though if we dared to speak thus to some of the contingent, they might take assumptions, cut our rations, or worse. No, forget I said anything, please. Damn, she's afraid. Hasn't the contingent been really nice to people? Why would she think that? Well, I guess they're fucked up in the head, and it's not their fault. Fi, that tower isn't right. I tell you, all those magics. Years ago, when I lived in the provinces, the locals razed our village to the ground with the stuff. Made things appear and disappear, and fly and burn. Can still see it when I close my eyes. You've done us a good turn, dear, but let's not talk about that tower any longer. It's unnatural. Old people. No, stop it. The tower is evil. It'll turn us all evil. I don't want to hear it. Leave me alone. Okay, so we're 1 for 4. Good start, I guess. Looks like they're all on board. Thumbs up. Hey, lookout point. Wait. Alpha and Omega, having fun plus playing. What's up, boys? How are you? Go down the slide, come on. Hi, Omega. They're just having fun. Helis is on his way with the others. I hope you found the people more receptive than we did. Not really. Nuccio, may I present to you Lords Gnaeus and Medius, magistrates of our political council. They have been spearheading the efforts to establish a new system of government here. When we raised the subject of the Tower of Babel, they insisted that we speak no further until joined by the representatives of the Ilzabard contingent. I see Alphino and Alize have yet to arrive, though, so perhaps we should wait. It doesn't matter if only some of you are present. We simply wish to make one thing perfectly clear. The tower is the manifestation of Garlean ingenuity and authority. It was once the abode of the imperial family. It will forever bear tremendous cultural significance. It is insulting enough that we have had to suffer foreigners occupying it under the guise of rendering aid, and now you propose reactivating it? Nay, we have had enough. The Garlemald of old may have fallen, but she fell in civil war to her own people, not Teorzia nor any other land. We came here to assist our unequivocal claim to our territory. Garlemald and all that lies within her bounds is beholden to no one. We kind of need it, man. Y'all are gonna die. I'd say Garleans never change, but, you know, maybe it's about time. Since their excellencies are resolved to negotiate with the contingent, I will escort them to the Tertium. I'll also instruct Alphino and Alize to meet us there. Lord Medius, Lord Gnaeus, by your leave, my comrades and I would speak with the residents of Senatus. Though the Ilzabad contingent holds the Tower of Babel, it is I who wishes for it to be reactivated, and thus I think it meet that I be present for this discussion. Yet my understanding of your people's hardships, of their hopes and desires, of their dreams for the future is sorely lacking. In my ignorance, I would struggle to contribute. I will not plead our case to the community in your absence. I wish only to identify common ground upon which we might build a relationship that sees us overcome our differences. Very well, but know that the guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. Okay. Off we go. I wonder what they're gonna do to convince them. Maybe the Garleans are gonna take control again and then they'll let us use it. They want to drop the boat. It is their boat. To begin, I propose we split up and ask the residents for their views on the Ilzabard contingent and the current state of affairs. We would also do well to learn about this enclave itself. Should you observe anything of note, pray keep it in mind. You want to know what I think? I'm a soldier. I try not to think about politics at all. Well, that's okay. Anyways, I'll say this much. Our leaders labor to preserve our culture, our way of life, what remains of it. At any rate, I trust them to do what's best for Garlemald. You recognize the large cast as the very same you and your comrades used to transport ceruleum from Lapis Manalis. Why they're in the Senatus is unclear. Probably to, power their society, right? How do I feel about the contingent? Conflicted, to say the least. I've been tasked with the distribution of supplies, and I know well as any that we couldn't survive without outside aid. Be that as it may, even though the Empire has collapsed, we have our pride. People don't want to be beholden to others forever. There's no denying that it chafes to see our benefactors occupying the Imperial Palace. They're not hoarding too much of it. There's just like a few barrels in here. It's a precious resource, The people over in the other place could probably use them though. Like, I assume these are like heaters, right? Yeah, the more I look around, dude, like the people here look way more comfortable. They have like beds and shit, like actual beds, like privacy. They got food just like laying around. They even have time to organize like books and stuff and like have like actual rooms. Are the higher ups that are trying to take charge of the Garleans like holding out on the people? Look at this. They're just chilling. And they've got like warm meals over here. The stockpile of assorted supplies bears marking indicating they were provided by the Ilzabard contingent. The Enclave is clearly reliant upon the Alliance for the aid. So Ilzabard's literally just like hand feeding them. They accept the contingent's help out of necessity and harbor a measure of resentment. How many times must I tell you? It's absolutely out of the question. What's going on? We were wondering the very same. We came running when we heard shouting. Is aught the matter? Oh, no, I was just trying to explain. The contingent has made a reasonable request, but this man insists that it's impossible. It concerns the Magitech weapons which run rampant throughout Regio Urbanissima. Every time we deliver supplies here, we have to dispatch extra men to defend against potential attacks. To address the issue once and for all, we propose the elimination of all the machina that loiter the nearby supply route. But you heard them, they refuse to even consider it. The magistrates have already spoken on this matter. Rampant or no, those war machina are Garlean assets. Furthermore, who is to say they are dangerous as you attest? It has been suggested that this could be a pretense to scavenge Magitech material for your own ends. What? I know not if that is the case, but the fact remains, we cannot allow you to destroy them. More speculation by the magistrates, I presume. Ridiculous, but they have spoken, and unless we want to inflame tensions further, there's not we can do. Jesus. how complicated relations become when not grounded in a clear and equitable arrangement. An equitable arrangement, of course. I have an idea, but I must first speak to Commander Lucia. May I take charge of this matter? Let us return to Camp Broken Glass, where we might discuss a solution I believe will satisfy all parties. I'm curious to hear what he's gonna say. Because if it's offering the Garleans more help, they're not gonna take it, man. I wonder if he's gonna be like, you guys can just fucking do it all yourself. Good luck. Nah, he's not gonna say that. Varshan's too nice. Welcome back, all of you. I pray there have been positive developments in your efforts to appeal to the Garlean community. Not really. Mayhap not yet, but there is a method by which I believe all stand to gain. As Satrap, I intend to propose a trade agreement between Radzathan and the people of Garlemald. Oh, that? Please continue. Yeah, I'm curious. What's his idea for this? The people of this nation have lived through its collapse and more, yet they have chosen to remain, for it is their home. That they have been able to survive thus far is thanks to the Ilzabard contingent, or rather, in less flattering terms, they are entirely at your mercy. Despite your noble intentions, this one-sided relationship has fueled feelings of frustration and resentment. 'Tis no surprise then that some Garleans are loath to engage with foreigners for fear of indebting themselves further, or surrendering more of their already limited autonomy. That is why I wish to present them with an equitable arrangement, one that would restore them to a sense of agency after having been forced to rely upon charity. That is actually a very, very good idea. And that's why he's Satrap. But my question is, does Garlemald have the economy to keep up on that side of the trade agreement? What would they give? Ceruleum? I guess. That's all I could think of. We would provide your people with such supplies as you require, in return for which you would grant us leave to use the Tower of Babel, as well as share your Magitech resources and expertise. Ah. As we become more reliant upon your technologies, we will, of course, require more ceruleum to fuel them. This you possess in abundance, and for it, you will be duly compensated. Radzathan's culture will be enriched by your Magitech wonders, and our ever-increasing demand for your wares will see Garlemald grow wealthy and prosperous. Only when both sides keep the interests of the other in mind can an equitable arrangement be forged. 'Tis a principle I once thought I understood, but have come to appreciate all the more in recent days, thanks to the sage counsel of a friend from beyond the rift. Yeah. Indeed, if Radzathan were to take the initiative, other nations may follow suit and seek to normalize trade relations with us. The leaders will refuse and then they will be overthrown is my bet. Yeah, something tells me that the leaders aren't going to be keen on this idea. It seems like they have really bad, ego problems, honestly. They just, absolutely hate accepting help. And they're going to see this as, a pity trade offer. I don't know, let's see. The crowd you may have brought, but numbers will not intimidate us. The Tower of Babel is ours by right, and nothing you do will convince us otherwise. Rest assured, it is not our intent to infringe upon the rights of the people of Garlemald. Let us instead discuss the future. As a satrap of Radzathan, I wish to establish a new trade agreement between our nations. The aid we presently receive will not last forever, my lords. Sooner or later, we must stand on our own 2 feet. But to do so, we must secure a means to replenish our coffers, and the proposed agreement presents a rare opportunity. 'Tis true we do not want for Magitech and ceruleum, and foreign currency will be needed to procure such things as we lack. It would depend on the precise terms, but I can see the merits. What? I cannot believe what I'm hearing. You served the Emperor. We are a proud patriot. Yet now you're entertaining selling national resources like a common merchant? Dude, this guy, man. Ugh! Textbook Garlean. Like you, I weep for what we have lost. But if we are to rebuild Garlemald, we must make use of what precious few assets remain to us. Nonsense. Utter nonsense. You are a traitor, Naeus. And there will be a reckoning. Oh yes. When the people of Cetadus learn of this, they will cry out for your blood. Jesus! Lord Medius, wait, it isn't safe out there. He's gonna get jumped by something and then we're gonna save him. God, man. Yeah, props to Naeus for being actually reasonable here, though. An embarrassing display. A man of Medius' station should have the capacity to keep his emotions in check. Are you sure you're Garlean? Holy shit, I like this guy. The difference between this and Cetadus is insane. They have those Magitech heaters, right? They're literally burning, random scraps of wood in barrels, and they're still freezing. They're all wearing jackets and heavy jackets and stuff. They're sick. They're in pain. They have literally tiny ass little mattresses on the floor. They have kids in pain. Except for this guy. This guy's chilling. This guy's having a great time. Got them dogs out. Yeah, dude, it does not look good. It's far too dangerous for a civilian to be outside alone. We must go after Lord Medius. If Lord Medius is bound for Cetadus, we may be able to catch him upon Regio Urbanissima. Pray has not come to any harm. I kind of want to go see if they've cleaned up that spot. Somebody mentioned it earlier. Nope, it's still there. Jesus. Forward and backward and forward and back. Me getting blinded every time I use this mount. Oh my god. All damage dealt is increased and all action direction requirement are nullified. It's just a 20-second true north, man. Sup, idiot? He's not gonna say thank you.
I don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
Exactly.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that. We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless. And I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Is there hope for us?
Ugh.
Aye. So long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
Man, Euless, I'm really, really coming around to him. In Endwalker, he was such a little brat, right? He was just like Metius, actually, except just a young boy. Now look at him, man. I hope he gets involved in the leadership of Garlemald in the future. That'd be really cool.
To be lectured by the younger, it ill becomes a man of my station.
God, your fragile fucking ego, man. Get over yourself.
I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me? I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
You're welcome.
Euless, wait. I'd like a word.
Interesting.
With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
Bound that man with trust. Shrug.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here. So that's how Zero came to join you. Still, I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence. Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. And round the wheel turns. During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness. You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoriat's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Didn't you have anyone to help you?
2 men tried just the once.
Tried?
A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriats. When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened.
Wait, is that Golbez?
They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search for means to end the Contra Memoria.
I didn't finish Final Fantasy IV. Was Baron a place in Final Fantasy IV? Oh. Is that where Golbez is from? Huh. Then who's this dude? Wow. I gotta finish FF4, man. I got to the point in FF4 where Cecil gets paladin stuff.
They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst. Some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. But they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them, too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more. I continued fighting alone. But ultimately, I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold. In pain. Wishing desperately that someone would save me.
Didn't she show us a memory before of someone coming to save her that looked like that guy?
And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. I had a chance to learn about trust, and forsook it. I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation.
Damn. Man, that's sad.
Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today. Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots? I trust you too, for what it's worth.
Here it is again.
She's
The
feeling
flame that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep, though there is no sorrow. If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
with a handshake, perhaps? Maybe a bro fist?
Give me your hand. It's not something you do constantly, mind. A friend is a friend regardless.
Yeah, I'm fully expecting her to look at me and go, "What's a handshake?"
A friend. So that's what it means. Someone you trust.
Wow, dude. She has come a very long way. No, that's not a friend. That's a fucking freak. Get him out of here. Thank you. I feel at last as though I've found the answers I sought, and I owe it all to you and Euless. Right then. I expect the others to have already arrived back at Tertium. We should rejoin them. Full glad am I to see everyone returned, and none the worse for wear. I dare say this is a fine opportunity to announce the trade agreement. You've read the memorandum. I trust you find the terms acceptable. I do. Aeneas, I pray you forgive my disgraceful conduct earlier. I am ashamed not only of my behavior, but of placing the burden of negotiations solely on your shoulders in my absence. You should know that when we brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation to the people of Tapper's Den, some reacted quite strongly. Once we explained that it would be to prevent the other Void Scent invasion, however, they were more receptive. It's fair to say the recent episodes is still fresh in their minds. My friends and countrymen, lend me your ears. I am pleased to inform you all on this joyous occasion that we, the people of Garlemald, have entered a trade agreement with Radzat-Han. To inaugurate our accord, we intend to grant the individuals before you access to the Tower of Babel. In return, Radzat-Han will provide us with supplies, which shall be equally distributed amongst the settlements of our nation. This is not an act of charity, but trade. A bargain struck between equals, rooted in trust and respect, and it marks a significant step towards rebuilding our nation and regaining true independence. Radzat-Han holds Garlean technology and ingenuity in the highest esteem. It is my hope that through this agreement, our peoples will enjoy a mutually beneficial relationship for years to come. That went well, kinda. It is by virtue of this partnership that we may access the Tower of Babel, a rather timely development given the Aether Tank's impending arrival. You can leave that and anything else on this end to me and Alphino. No need to worry. Devote all your energies to the mission in the void. As ever, I am in your debt. Zero's like, debt? You are good friends. She gets it. Nice. Dude, I really actually hope that 7.0 has this, like, map that we're on right now, like, rebuilt. Like, the city's actually, like, functioning. I really hope with this trade agreement that they can actually, like, get back on their feet and people to, like, have houses and shit again. I'm really curious to see what the low ports are doing to prepare for this, if anything. Knowing them, they're probably setting up some Tom and Jerry ass like mouse traps on the moon. This'll get them for sure.
A key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Ashdaya from the void.
I hope we get her back.
To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow great worm.
It's time to go Giga mode.
You would have me go in my true form.
Yes. You know, dude, I always... Does anybody else do this? Dude, I keep fucking forgetting that Varshan is a great worm sometimes. Just the way we kick back and talk. And then I'm like, oh yeah, you're one of the fucking first brood. Right. And yeah, when he said they can travel the Great Expanse, I think that means space travel. Like, they can just fly through space, I'm pretty sure. I wonder if they're capable of, like, hyperspace jumping or some shit. Or if they literally just fly. Alright, to the moon! Oh wait, I never got to see how big Litany was now. Holy! Huge. Hey, Nadana's here.
I've managed to prepare the ritual with help from the Watcher.
Oh, the Watcher's helping. Okay.
All that remains is to channel the ether from below. This should, I pray, open a gate leading to the moon of the 13th.
May I just say how excited we are to be a part of this grand undertaking. The development of the artificial Atomos was one thing, but this is an opportunity like no other.
The knowledge of our forebears has brought us far, as has our own. And with our knowledge and resources, we shall construct a void-sent containment seal on a heretofore unseen scale.
Containment seal? Then thou wouldst make use of...
Aye. A tried and tested means of holding dark entities at bay is readily available here. 'Twould be remiss of us not to employ it. We shall reforge the brands that Xenos and Fandaniel destroyed. That which held even Zodiac shall more than suffice for void scent of any persuasion.
True. I just want to let you know right now, chat. My cats are very squirrely right now. They're very energetic, and they're bouncing all over the place. If they happen to jump up on the desk and hit the power button on my PC, it will turn my PC off and the stream will randomly go away. I don't think that's going to happen, but if the stream goes away for a little bit, that's why. With the Watcher's assistance, we shall reforge each of Zodiarc's brands and use them to erect a barrier capable of repelling void scent. Yet though we expect it to be effective against larger beings on account of its original purpose, there is a chance it will allow lesser void scent to slip through. Therefore, we shall require a second line of defense. I believe the Lowport's supporters would be suitable for this purpose. I would have you meet with Livingway in Bestway's Burrow and provide any assistance they require. Alright, let's go check on our bunny boys. There you are. Ishtala has apprised me of your present undertaking. I understand that she wishes to deploy our pride and joy, the veritable carrots of our eye, our unrivaled combat supporters, as a precautionary measure in case the void scent containment seal of hers proves lacking. As we speak, my fellows are rounding up what units they can and will bring them to the northeast corner in short order. Please wait there.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting.
Whoa!
Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
Well, that'll work. Wake up, Sleeping Way.
Welcome contribution. Thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
Though we have fulfilled the purpose given to us by Heidelin, aiding the people of Aetheris remains our greatest joy. So you can count on us, ever and always.
So cute.
They've never tussled with Voidsent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends. Who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Aetheris?
Oh, you want me to beat these guys' ass real quick?
I believe I would make a better instructor.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Not only have I fought Voidsent, I am one.
Whoa! They run away? No shot!
Well, don't just stand there. Engage! 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 Engage!
Dang! Is that sufficient data? There's the meme.
Using this experience, we must enhance the supporters and turn them into Voidsent slaughterbots!
Oh my god.
May I inquire as to how long the repairs will take?
Hopefully not too long.
I'd say no less than 5 carrots briskly consumed. But if you were to provide us with encouragement, we just might be able to do it in 2.
Huh? Don't look at me.
This I leave to you.
The little sounds, dude. So funny. The Lowport's eyes twinkle with anticipation as they await your buoyant exhalation. To wit, they yearn for you to rally their spirits. Oh boy. Go, go, go! You got this! I really hope they put tweeting way in one of these quests one day, and just don't give any context to people who don't know what that means. Let us rejoin you, Stola, post haste, and prize open our gate unto the void. Let's do it! First, I shall give the order to Alphino and Alize in the Tower of Babel to channel Aether to the moon. Once we have amassed sufficient amount of energy, Urianger and I shall begin our incantations to open a void gate. If all goes well, a tear will form in the fabric of reality, at which point you must activate the brands to put in place the containment seal. If there are no questions, then let us begin. Let's do it!
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated. Give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
Woo-wee! What, in the E1S? That was surprisingly accurate. Boom! Yo.
By the sisters.
Urianger, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate.
I love how much they've started animating Y'shtola in these scenes, man. She looks awesome. Let's go. Wait, nobody told me how to activate these things. Help! Oh god. Wait, can I do it? What do I do? Is there a button? Oh shit. I should have asked first.
A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands.
How? Is there a light switch? Sure. Random bullshit, go. Where's the tear? I can't see it. Oh. Oh.
Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
That little trot we just did was so cute. Hello, little Voidsent.
What an enormous gate! Lord Golbez will be eager to hear of this. So this is the promised land. The land of boundless ether.
Is he gonna boing? Yeah. Well, it's effective.
I dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
Oh, Reacher's here. Damn. What's up, man?
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel. The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
Like an anchor of some kind.
I am.
It makes sense.
It is my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them.
Yeah.
Hydaelyn, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis. Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Hydaelyn's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures. Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, and through our combined efforts, we succeeded in opening a gate to the void. It was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us. Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest until I do the same.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken. Let us set forth to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
Let's do it. Amen in file.
Unto the void once more.
In we go. They're seeing us off like a cruise ship. So how are we gonna get out with that seal in place? We probably should have sorted that out before we just dove in, but okay.
This is the moon of the 13th.
We finally found it. The moon made out of cheese. Creepy.
Ever since the flood, it has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
No void scent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
We must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate, after all, and more may lie in wait.
I do not sense my sister. Where could she be?
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived. Let us explore our surrounds before drawing conclusions.
Oh, we can't mount up? Interesting. The red moon. The surface of the moon is a grim shade of crimson, a consequence of the flood of darkness, perhaps. Well, there's the gate. Vacuity is the weather here. No matter how you strain your eyes, you spy no signs of life. In all directions extends a desolate waste without end. Oh my god, my cats are so dumb. I wonder if you guys heard Nia just fall off the cat tree. It made a big thump, but I don't know if my mic picked it up. You hold your breath in an attempt to catch the faintest noise. Save for the sounds of your comrades, there's nothing. So far, you have failed to find any clues as to Ajdaya's whereabouts. Perhaps Zira has noticed something you missed. Awfully quiet. I really hope a giant cube doesn't show out of nowhere with Golbez on top and then we have to fight him on top of that. Oh, what's that?
The chasm has caught your attention as well. There's some manner of structure below. Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
I'm about to Black Adam dive into this hole.
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the cradle of darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned. If this place serves the same function, then a fragment of his power must have been sealed in the depths. Strange, though. When Zodiac perished in the source, I presumed that every aspect of him was thus unmade, and his power scattered. But it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or is it something else?
Don't tell me he's gonna get captured.
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee.
No. Okay.
Come on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
I'm gonna say cap on that, but let's go check it out. This is for sure a trap. It's way too quiet. Oh, we're here. That's the throne. Ashdaya. Oh, her scales are all ripped up. Let me just... There it goes. Boink. You good? Please don't be like Nidhogg. Please don't be like Nidhogg. Please don't be like Nidhogg. Why'd Peepo happy?
So this is indeed Golbez's domain.
Oh, they're chill. Don't worry about it. Huh. Well, she doesn't seem too opposed, actually. That's good. You missed a lot. Did you play Heaven's Ward, Ashdaya? Please don't tell me you skipped MSQ. Oh, boy. Radzathan.
What now then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity, not daring to test her chains?
The fact that she's saying that to Estinian.
Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
Let's do it. Glint from beneath the rock catches your eye.
Did you find something?
A rock. Oh, a crystal.
A memoria. But whose?
Dude, it's probably Golbez's buddy from back before. Like Zero was talking about. Okay, we're Golbez. That's his buddy. We're just gonna call him Cecil for now. He's got the sword.
You have lied,
Durante.
pillaged, and murdered. Have you anything to say in your defense?
Every one of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools like you would-be heroes. Aye. You do well to keep a close eye on each other. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back. And better to have the handle towards your hand.
In death, may your soul find salvation.
I can't bring myself to pray for the unrepentant. You're a nobler man than I.
Come now, we are all shaped by these dark times more than we would care to admit. I choose to believe that, had these men known peace and plenty, they would not have been consumed by mistrust and avarice. Yeah, also Durante sounded just like the Golbez we know.
Of the Contra Memoria, then. Like so many others.
I think we all know where this is going.
But we will end it.
And what if the POV we're getting right now is not Golbez, but somebody that was just wearing the armor, and then eventually something happened and this guy took over Golbez's armor. Woo!
Thank you. I shudder to imagine what might have happened if you hadn't dealt with the Dark Ones.
Oh, Zero.
Oh, her? She's like you, I hear. Hunts Memoriates taken by darkness.
Well, well. A kindred spirit. Perhaps we will finally have a new comrade.
No. I've no interest in working with others. Much less someone who looks as suspicious as you.
What the fuck? Is that so?
If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
No, leaves.
Even when we share the same goal, we can't overcome the mistrust. Such is the way of things, the wisdom of our era.
Only a precious few Memoriates remain who cling to the light. Would that we could have won her over.
We'll make do, old friend. We have accomplished much already, and another person may well have been more of a hindrance than help. Now then, our work here is finished. His Majesty has summoned us, so let us not delay. To Baron.
Had another vision of the past, did you?
Yeah, and there was a dude that sounded exactly like Golbez talking to the dude wearing Golbez's armor. And you were in it. Anyways, eats the crystal.
It's them. The pair I met in that village. Which means the one sealed in this Memoria is...
Sup?
So, you have come. You, who would
Bro just spawned in.
Crusade.
Tranquil.
Yup.
You. I know you.
From the world before, I dare say. 'Tis impressive enough that you have managed to retain your mortal form. But to remember your past besides. You are the Memoriate who vanquished my minions. Correct.
And what if I am?
Then I would bid you join me. As a child of our world and slave to the wheel, fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
Fight with you? More like fight as your pawn. It isn't me you want, but my power. And if I don't obey, you'll bind me like you bound that dragon. But no more. I refuse to be bound ever again. I fight only for myself, and for those in whom I trust. My friends.
Go off, Zero! Let's go!
I see. A pity. It is for the dragon that you have come, yes. When first you appeared, I thought simply to remove a threat to our plan. Never did I imagine that you would reach this place and gift me a golden opportunity. Long as it has been imprisoned,
This dragon has grown feeble and weak, its spirit extinguished. Your coming has served to rekindle her forgotten hope. Her yearning to be free, to return home. That is the key to our deliverance.
No, I don't want to become a sword.
The darkness is ravaging her. She's becoming a void scent.
Void Scent Dragon doesn't sound very good.
Rise, O Shadow Dragon, and obey.
Shadow Dragon? That actually sounds kind of dope. Oh my. Yo. Kind of awesome.
Kill him.
What the? Dragon fight. Whoa. Yup! Oh shit! Dude! The in-sync Dragoon Spear draw? That was sick as hell! Oh my god! That was so awesome! Blah. So cool, actually.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong. That dragon and you.
Yo! Oh shit! He said 1v1 me, bitch. This is so cool. The song!
Face me.
Rest assured, I need no invitation. Yup, Crystal. Cannon Duty Finder, let's go! This is awesome.
Accursed light. You, who have ever basked in its warmth, could never understand our envy, our agony. You will not deny us our release.
Cool. All right, let's do it. The Voidcast die. All right, let's do this quick because I got 12 minutes before raid. I gotta unlock this and then unlock the extreme. All right, let's go. Gotta take lots of mental notes for the extreme. The fucking sword. That's the same sword from the vision. I still think that's Durante in that armor. Knight in black, Golbez. Dude, he's so cool. He's so fucking cool.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear.
He's so awesome.
Come, warriors from beyond the rift.
Let's go.
If you would
Oh, we're just going, yeah. I'm here for it. Big ass litany. Okay, centering. Terra Storm. I imagine that's just a raid wide or something. Oh, big rock. Big rock in the corner, guys. Big rock. Pull the boss. Crescent Blade, get behind him. Get behind him. That's got to be the get behind from the live letter. Yep. Okay, he recenters a lot. Arctic Assault. This looks like I'm gonna cross over maybe. Crescent Blade again. Okay. In the extreme, that's probably gonna double up, or he's gonna have a like a buff mechanic that's gonna make him double up things that he does. I bet that half room's gonna get doubled. Faint this. Like you have to be behind and then in front. Okay, it's multiple hitting Tank Buster with a big hit at the end. Lingering Spark. There's a spark in the middle. Okay. Okay, looks like it's just shooting at people. Crescent Blade behind. Binding Cold. Big raid wide with a dot. Ashdia's Shadow. Oh? Holy shit! Awesome! Oh my god! Black Fang. Oh my god! What? That's so fucking sick. Ashdia's Shadow again. Shadow Crescent. Maybe twice. I'm crossing in front. Oh, okay. It was front room cleave and then around him. Oh, towers. I'll get in this one. Guys! Oh, wait, there's a knockback. There's a knockback. What the fuck? Oh, those hurt really bad. Okay, so tank's probably gonna have to take that tether to one side and then party goes to the other. That's so cool. There's clones. Oh my god. Okay, they're going off in order. I don't remember what order they went out in. I'm gonna stay here because it's safe from both. Okay, you're gonna have to pay attention to what order they go out in. Void Stardust. Exaflares. Oh! The new high jump. The tech. Ashdia's Shadow again. Lingering Spark. This is, everybody has AoEs that they bait. Probably gonna have to bait, yep. And then there's a stack at the very end. Bring it over here. Oh, there's two. Is he gonna hit us second? Yep. Okay. That's such a cool mechanic. Lots of light party stuff. Okay, front, right, back, left. Front, right, back, left. Shadow Crescent, that's behind, and then out. Oh, there's a stack. Oh no. Ashdia's Shadow again. That Asylum's fucking huge. Oh yeah, I forgot I don't have to True North during my burst windows anymore. His sword is buffed, so we gotta go out after. Man, I love that jump change, dude. Oh, a person is the knockback. Feels melee, man. Yeah, those double meteors hurt bad. Perfect. And it gives him magic vuln, so you can't be in both stacks. Dragon Song time, bitch! Rah! Oh my god. The jump change is so good. Fucking sick fight. So cool.
At last, the moment is at hand.
You
may have bested me, but not quickly enough. Too late will you look to the chasm.
What do you mean?
You've won the battle, but I win the war.
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty void scent. Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it.
The what?
From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds.
No.
Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld. Zeromus, awaken!
Zeromus? Was that Zodiark's arm?
No matter how powerful, a void scent can be sealed in Memoria.
Yeah, I should probably finish Final Fantasy IV, huh, chat? That's the last boss, right? Uh-oh. Hey, so that's really bad.
Damn it. It's too strong.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a void scent born of Zodiark's ether.
Yeah, that's really bad, team.
We must retreat. Everyone to me.
We dipping? Zodiark's Aether ate a whole dragon with 2 eyes in it. Yeah, that's giga bad. Okay. In light of this development, that we escaped with our lives is an accomplishment unto itself. Would that we could have anticipated Ashdia's yearning to return home could be manipulated in this fashion. Alas, we must now contend with a newborn voidsent hell's-bent on breaching the rift, and one with prodigious strength. Zeromus is unlike anything I have ever seen. So named for an ancient hero, as Golbez said, though none can say if there is even a sliver of truth to the legends. Perhaps Golbez chose it in the hopes that his champion will do that which no one could in the Contra Memoria, save the world. But any true hero would not damn another world to save its own. Loath I am to admit it, we are in no state to face a voidsent of Zeromus's might. For now, let us return to Razahan and take stock of the situation. Although we could not have predicted this outcome, there is one small mercy, the voidsent containment seal. As we employed the self-same brands that once imprisoned Zodiark in its creation, the seal should serve to hinder Zeromus. Yet for how long, none can say. For our enemy's strength is unknowable, whilst the barrier was erected in haste. Okay, well that's nice. To the Mega Duda. Ah, Mr. Sanuccio, we have been expecting you. When the saw trap and your comrades returned earlier, I couldn't help but notice they were in low spirits. I hope it's nothing too serious. But forgive me, you must be eager to join them if you would follow me. Yo man, you good?
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of voidsent that dwelled in my domain.
Uh-huh.
Ciriato devoured Farfarello, and in so doing he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer.
Like Attack on Titan!
When a voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more. That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Ashdia. And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
That's risky as fuck.
Doing so would consign Ashdia's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Good question.
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light. The question of how we will harness that light you may leave to me, but only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Ooh, training arc?
Fine by me. Come on then.
I shall not
Maiming
pass my
bros.
time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
Ashdaya is my sister, and long have I dreamed of saving her. But if I am to do so, I must be better than I have been. Blessed though I am to have you and yours as comrades, I cannot well ask you to lift me up every time doubt and despair creep into my heart. I won't falter again, this I swear. I'll hold fast to my conviction, Inucio, and I pray that you will stand with me to the last. Awesome. I love how he's just chilling, even though we just beat his ass.
But not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil.
Breach the veil?
But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured?
Monka.
It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing.
That's
and
pretty much
pain.
Yeah. So whoever was in Golbez's armor died, and then Durante took his armor.
As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
What a nice guy. From light's embrace to shadows deep, a world to save, an oath